Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you how to make some 4th of July inspired food. So 4th of July is quickly approaching and I thought it would be a lot of fun to show you how we as a family like to create some fun 4th of July food favorites. So to begin, we're making colored deviled eggs. These are really easy to make and they're perfect for parties because you can color them to match whatever the theme is. I'll be making some red, some blue, and also leaving some white. So we had already boiled the eggs and took the shells off. So here we're just cutting them open and removing the yolk, and we're going to save that for later. Alright, now it's time to start coloring the eggs. So we took 2 bowls of water, filled them up, and added our food coloring, and we set the eggs in there and left them to sit for about 30 to 40 minutes. So while we were waiting for the eggs to color, we went ahead and started working on the egg filling. So we mashed up all the yolk. We added mayonnaise, mustard, garlic salt, and salt and pepper. Now I will say that we don't measure any of our ingredients for the egg filling. We just kind of eye it, and as we go, if it needs more, then we'll add more. But we just kind of do it off the top of our head. So I set a few of the eggs aside because I didn't want those to be colored, because I wanted red eggs, blue eggs, and white eggs. So it's time to start filling the white eggs. So I needed to pipe them in, but we didn't have a piping bag. So we got a Ziploc bag and filled the Ziploc bag, cut the bottom of it, and it worked perfectly. We were sure to put paper towel down in the container that we'd be storing the eggs in, just in case they had any moisture around them. It would soak up on the paper towel and not make the container yucky. We topped all of the white eggs with some paprika. So here we're pulling out all of the blue eggs and they look really, really good. And then when we started pulling out the red eggs, they looked really pink. So we decided that we needed to add more red food coloring and let them sit a little bit longer while we piped the blue eggs. Alright, here's the finished product of our colored deviled eggs. The next thing we're going to be making today is macaroni salad. This is a family favorite of ours. We love macaroni salad so much. It's super easy to make and not very time consuming at all. So bring your water to a boil, dump the macaroni noodles in, and let cook for 9 minutes. Now it's time to drain the pasta and let the macaroni cool while we get our ingredients ready to be put in. So while the macaroni is cooling off, we went ahead and chopped up some of the hard-boiled eggs that we're going to throw into the macaroni salad. So same thing with the macaroni salad as with the deviled egg filling. We don't really measure our ingredients, we just kind of eyeball it and taste it as we go. So we're adding mayonnaise, mustard, garlic salt, and salt and pepper. We also chop up some pickles to throw in there and also pour in some pickle juice for flavor. So then mix all those ingredients together and let it cool in the refrigerator. We always add just a little bit more pickle juice right before serving this. But here is our finished product of the macaroni salad. So this is one of my absolute favorite desserts of all time, Oreo Balls. Number one, they're super easy to make, and number two, they just taste amazing. There's no doubt about it. So to begin by making the Oreo Balls, I crushed up the Oreos in a food processor, just one package of Oreos, and then I add in one package of cream cheese. And I just quickly mix those two ingredients together. And then I just roll them up into little balls, and sometimes it makes 2 dozen Oreo balls, and sometimes I can get 2.5 dozen, depending on what size I make them. When they're all rolled up, just go ahead and pop them in the freezer for about an hour. When I'm about 10 minutes away from pulling the Oreo balls out of the freezer, I go ahead and start melting my chocolate because it takes a while. I put a few pieces of the chocolate in a bowl and I put it in the microwave for about a minute or a minute and a half, and then I take it out, check it, and then do it all again until it's completely melted. The chocolate seemed to be pretty thick, so I added some shortening to it to make it a little bit thinner. So to decorate these Oreo balls as a 4th of July theme, I'm going to be dipping them into white chocolate, and then I'm going to top some of them with blue colored chocolate and red colored chocolate, and then I'm going to top some with blue and red sprinkles. So usually if I wanted to decorate these with a certain color chocolate, I would buy candy melts. But unfortunately the store didn't have the colored candy melts that I was looking for, so I needed to improvise, and I used some of my white chocolate and I added some food coloring, which made the chocolate thicken up. Same thing with the red, it made it thicken up. So I had to warm it up more and add some shortening, but I finally got it to a good consistency where I could use it as a topper for the Oreo balls. And then I used some sprinkles that I had on hand just to top a few of the Oreo balls as well. And here they are, the finished product. These are seriously my favorite. I love how good they taste, and I also love that you can decorate them to fit whatever occasion. And this concludes this year's 4th of July food ideas. Thank you so much for watching and following along. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel.